What is the most significant way that your parents influenced you as an artist?
Well, we had a rule growing up that was kind of a like household respected thing of just no matter what time it was, no matter how old we were, if we were creating, writing music, playing piano, playing guitar, any instrument at all, we could stay up as long as we were doing that. Because it wasn't, because, you only have creativity when it comes to you. And sometimes it's really random. Sometimes it's in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's in the middle of the day, wherever, whenever, with who, whatever. So we had a rule that was just like, no one is going to push that away from you. You get to be creative when you feel creative, which was, I think, really important for us.
What about Phineas? How did he influence you?
Well, Phineas influences me all the time. I mean, I wanted to do everything he was doing growing up. I wanted to be friends with the people he was friends with. I wanted to wear what he was wearing and do what he was doing, and so kind of everything. I think that's kind of how it is when you're a younger sibling. And then up until a certain age, and then I was like, Dad, I'm not doing that. I'm doing my own.
When do you feel the most connected to your family?
It comes in waves. It's kind of random. I mean, I feel like I don't even realize that it's happening until afterwards. But kind of all the time. I mean, I love my family and I'm always with them, and, they come on tour with me, so it's all the time. It's really all the time. And, it's random. Again, it's like sometimes it's late at night when I'm like randomly feel a real moment of whatever. I don't know. It's all the time.
When do you feel the most distant from them?
I think when, we don't see eye to eye, or they can't understand what I'm talking about, or when I can't understand what they're talking about, whether it's just that I don't I've never experienced it, or they've never experienced it, or it's just a disagreement. But then again, like with all relationships, you have days or weeks or months where things are off, they're just not the same as they would be normally, and then you have days where things are amazing. It's just how it is with any relationship in the world. You got good days and you got weird days, and you got bad days and you got average days. It's just how it is, and that's fine with me. I like that one.
I think that was great.
Dabu Doris, Dabu Doris.
I noticed, yeah.
Work.
How's work?
Work is good. I'm working hard.
Is there anything you're obsessed with right now?
Honestly, there's this chocolate milk I've been drinking. It's really good. It's like one of those drinks. It's like a meal in a drink. It's like I got all the protein. I don't know how it works, but it's good. It's called what? Farm. Kate Farm Swire.
What do you love most about a mosh pit?
The freedom. Oh my God, I haven't felt that since I've been in one. But I always felt that a mosh pit is just like a bunch of motherfuckers that don't care. I love it. I love it. Nobody's looking at you. Nobody's judging whatever you got going on. It's just energy, and I love that. There is nothing like that.
What's your favorite Beatles song?
I love Something. I love Julia. I love You Never Give Me Your Money. I love Anna Go to Him. I love Maxwell Silver Hammer. Gosh, I could go on and on. I love the Beatles.
What's the one song you listen to when you want to feel free?
Maybe You Don't Get Me High Anymore, Phanogram. or tear you apart. She wants revenge. The flavor. I love that song.
What's the biggest way that other art forms influence your music?
I really get influenced by everything. I mean, I couldn't really put a pin in it and tell you. That is not the sentence. That's not the phrase that I meant at all. Put a pin in it. I'm not even gonna try to come up with what phrase I'm trying to say, but yeah, I get inspired by all sorts of things, everything, visual, fashion, like, you know, patterns in fabric and things people say, and, you know, my dreams. It's really all over the place. I get inspired by everything, like, to a fault. I can't keep myself from it.
Is there a film that deeply changed or affected you?
The Babadook, Fruitvale Station, We Need to Talk About Kevin, Get Out. Yeah, those are the favorites.
If you weren't singing and creating music, what career path would you be pursuing?
I always thought that I would be like a backup dancer for artists, which is ironic. Well, I mean, I used to think I would just work at Jamba Juice and just live my life. Honestly, either Jamba Juice or like Trader Joe's. That's where I thought I'd work. Yeah.
What's the biggest difference between your creative process now versus when you were working on When We All Fall Asleep?
Ooh, biggest difference. Honestly, everything is different. Like, we really haven't done anything the same. We haven't made any of it in the same place. We've grown so much in just the way that we create. I've been writing so much more, and honestly, so much better than I ever have. I feel like a different person. Like, I really couldn't be happier with what I've been creating, and like couldn't be prouder of myself than I am about what I feel that I've created.
What's the most important thing to remember when you're dealing with extreme amounts of pressure?
You'll die, and then it won't matter. It's what I always say, and everybody is always like, oh, give me a better. No, it's literally it's all I think about, and it brings me peace, and that might sound weird, it might not work for you, but to me, I just think about how all life is just life, and it's really not that deep, and you should be nice to people while you have it, and you should take care of the planet and take care of people and take care of, you know, fight for your rights and fight for others, but you gotta remember that it's just life, nothing more. And just have fun and be nice and don't do stupid but you'll die one day and you won't have to think about it anymore. That's what I think. Is that bad? I don't know. Makes me feel better.